everyone. Have you ever wondered, we Indians in the land of India, the land of festivals, why is it so that we have so many festivals? And across India, if you look at the festivals, the same festival is celebrated in different forms and shapes, and because of different reasons, and has different religious beliefs, but it is celebrated on the same day. There is a profound reason behind it, mathematical reason, astronomical reason, thus astrological reason, and obviously the religious beliefs are always intact behind all these. With that, welcome to Edu-Astro. Thank you for joining in, Deepak. And we are going to have a fantastic discussion about all the major festivals one by one so that our viewers and listeners, they get appraised with the actual terminology and the technicality behind it, and also understand what it actually means. Okay, great. So now we have done January, we have done February, March. Now we come to March end, and there comes, so after you have your sun and moon in Aquarius, then moon will move till the time sun goes into Pisces. Moon will move and move ahead, move ahead, move ahead, and come opposite to sun. 180 degrees apart, right? Exactly how many days later?
Exactly 17 days later.
17 days later. Exactly 17 days later, it will come to 180-degree apart, sun and moon facing each other.
The full moon.
The full moon, and that is when we celebrate Holi.
Yes.
Right? And the best part about this is that we celebrate Holi because of many reasons. And it is also a significance of end of the winter and starting of the spring.
Yeah.
Right? Here, the technicality is that whenever there is Holi, sun and moon are 180 degrees apart. It is a full moon, and moon is either in Leo or Virgo sign, and sun is either in Aquarius or Pisces.
Right.
That is how it is going to happen. Why? Because that is the day when actually you will start feeling, okay, winter is over. The poison is gone from you. Aquarius poison is gone. Mahashivratri has helped you to do that. You enter March. Now you go to Holi, you celebrate Holi, get all the colors on you. And that is when they say, Bura na mano Holi hai. Leave all the enmities and everything aside. Start new.
The new cycle of sun is about to start now.
Yes. You are preparing for the new cycle of sun, not solar year.
Yeah.
That will start on 14th of April. Right?
Correct.
So there is another very interesting part in Holi, and we have read it from our childhood, that Prahalad was saved by Lord Vishnu, right? And Lord Vishnu
Narsimha
killed Hiranyakashyap. And Holika, and Holika was the lady who sat in the fire, and she got burned, but Prahalad did not, right? So that is the tale behind the significance of Holi. Now here again you see Lord Vishnu comes, burns the impurities, saves you, move ahead.
Saves here. Lord Vishnu saving you from the ignorance.
Yes.
And ignorance and not having faith. Lord Vishnu is said to be saving you from your own demons.
Your own.
And that's why the ritual of Holika Dahan is actually done. We celebrate, I mean, and mostly in the northern parts of India, Holika Dahan is very widely celebrated.
Very widely celebrated. Super. Now, see, we have covered so beautifully from January, February, March. You have cleaned yourself. Now you are ready for the new year, new solar year to begin. 14th of April. Such an important year. So, since our childhood, we used to get new dress. At least one shirt or one banyan on 14th of April. It was always told that 14th of April, please ensure that you wear something new.
Right.
I understood it later.
So, basically, that is when actually, sun enters Aries.
Correct.
Right? So this is actually celebrated in different parts of the country, but in other different parts, where there's a Purnima to Purnima calendar is followed. This
Correct.
New Year is actually celebrated. I mean, Yugadi or Gudi Padwa, it is
Hmm.
actually celebrated on the first day of Chaitra Mas, as per
Yeah.
the
Own
Gregorian
calendar.
calendar. Yeah.
Correct. And if you look at it now, Deepak, see, on 14th April, sun enters, new solar year starts. So
Yeah.
somewhere it is called as Baisakhi, somewhere it is called
Hmm.
as Poila Boishak, somewhere
Hmm.
it is called, what was that name? Uh,
Vishu.
I think so.
Vishu.
Vishu,
In Kerala, I
right?
think it's called Vishu. Yeah. Yeah.
So every part of the country, you will see there are different names, but a very important day for the entire year for everybody because it is
Yeah.
solar year is starting, new solar year is
Correct. Yeah. So, if you, with this news, if you're starting for Yuga, I mean, the term Yuga, it actually means Yuga is a new year, right?
new year.
Adi is the start. So Yuga plus Adi, it actually signifies the beginning of a new year here.
Exactly. And this is where
So,
I would really want to call out that uh, been so many years in South India, I have heard people from all across the country saying that the today is the holiday of Ugadi. But the
yeah,
actual pronunciation is Yugadi because you gave
Yugadi, yeah.
because how you gave the meaning of that entire word. It is
Right,
always
right.
called as
Yeah, in
Yugadi.
Karnataka, people actually call it as Yugadi, but in other places, people, with the
Yeah,
practice of, with the laziness of calling it Yugadi, people, it would have culminated
yeah,
into Ugadi. So, uh, one special ritual that is followed in Andhra Pradesh is, you actually celebrate the start of this new year by eating a dish. Okay, they call it the Ugadi Pachadi. So it is actually made with six different tastes. Okay. Okay. So those six different tastes are sweet, sour, salt, bitter, astringent, and piquant. So basically, what they are meaning to say is uh, sweet, salt, bitter, sour, uh, and
astringent.
we astringent and piquant. How do I call it in Hindi? Uh,
It is the pungent thing. Like if we have
hmm.
if you eat the powder of amla, that's
Yeah, yeah,
taste
yeah,
which
yeah.
that taste that taste. It is not
Right,
sweet,
right.
it is not sour, but it is a typical taste in its form. Those type of
Yeah,
things.
I'm not sure if there is a Hindi term for this.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
I mean, yeah, it is generally made with raw mango. I know they add tamarind, they add neem leaves or neem flowers. Actually, they add, and then they add jaggery, they add salt, and they add green chilies, and they add water as well. So for to enhance different tastes, people would actually add sugar cane and stuff as well, right? But the whole point, the philosophical logic of this is for you to have a good year, you're supposed to be tasting all kinds of tastes, not just one
Right.
taste. You wouldn't have a
Right.
profound year if you have get to taste only one kind of dish. That is a philosophical standpoint. But the astrological standpoint here is you're actually, all navagrahas are getting invoked by eating different tastes. But
Correct.
again, if we come back to, you know, if we take a step back and try to answer the question, how can any taste be associated with the planet? Again, I mean,
Right.
how do we know what kind of taste is actually associated with the planet? Uh,
Right.
Kabir, would you like to talk about that?
I'll give some examples because the topic
Hmm.
is a big one and deep, but we will give some examples. Now, say
Hmm.
for example, sun is associated with the hotness, hot,
Yeah.
hot taste. Then Mars is associated with the bitter taste.
Hmm.
Venus is associated with sweet taste.
Hmm.
Right?
Or
Saturn
Jupiter?
with Saturn salty, Jupiter sweet again,
Salty.
but again then
Yeah.
astringent thing will come in. Saturn
Correct.
salty, but again some astringent point will come in.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Right.
Moon again salty, sweet, but another astringent point will come in. So there are
Yeah.
mixes of tastes. There are mixtures of taste for different planets. But if you
Right.
look at it, all the 6 tastes which we spoke about, they are governed by all the planets which have mass. The two mathematical points, Rahu and Ketu, they don't have a taste of their own because they are mathematical points, but they behave in the manner wherever they are sitting or
Correct.
whomsoever they are sitting with. So if you look at it, if you are having those 6 tastes inside your body, what happens is what you are doing is trying to create a balance of what is
Balance.
going to come and thus
Yeah.
lead your balanced life. That is the astrological significance by invoking the Navagrahas inside your body. It's as
Absolutely.
logical and as simple as that.
Yeah.
And here is the technical. Now, say for example, you are having this and there will be a craving of some particular taste which you will have. Say, for example, somebody likes sweet more, somebody likes salt more, somebody likes. So, whichever planet or whichever taste is your craving, that is the planet which is not working properly in your chart.
Yes.
So, from your food, you can understand where you need to work on or what things you need to work on to get balance into your life. And that is what is the significance of this particular festival.
Absolutely. And again, now that we just started discussing the food and the kinds of energies that get invoked in our body, we also have Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, right? I mean, each food has certain amount of things, and it will actually increase or decrease that particular element in your body, right? And in our texts, depending on the profession that we have, we actually have been advised to actually eat that particular kind of food.
Right.
Yeah. So for example, Pitta is actually directly connected to the heat element in your body. So for example, if a person who has a pretty sedentary lifestyle eats a lot of Pitta kind of food here, right? It would actually increase the heat in the body, which actually goes against it. But for a person who actually has a very active lifestyle, that person needs a lot of Pitta.
Correct. As simple as that.
Yeah. So
that's how it is arranged, beautifully arranged with logic.
Yes.
For your body, mind, and soul, everything put together.
Correct. So creating a balance out of this and eating all the 6 tastes, Shadruchi.
Yes, Shadruchi.
Yeah.
You have Shadruchi and you have Shadripu. And we are not going to talk about Shadripu right now. Only Shadruchi.
Yeah.